just go.
Good evening all, and welcome here to Atlanta Motor Speedway, one of the fastest 1.5 mile tracks we go to, and it'll be the first 1.5 mile track all season. Dom Capps, Sony Pole Award winner for the second weekend in a row. Capps, 2 wins in just 3 races, the point leader by 20 points over Silver Fox and Bassinger. Silver Fox making his announcement this weekend that he'll run full-time this season, trying to win the championship. He'll start 8th today. A lot of drivers starting up near the front that we're not accustomed to seeing. Some drivers like Jeffrey Finguy, Kyle Collins, and how about Luke Martin making his return, starting inside the top 10. Brock and Lester also inside the top 15 for Horizon Group. It's going to be an interesting race. Atlanta is a tire reader. It's going to be a lot of fun because you're going to have to save your tires, but a lot of drivers and teams have been worried about the weather this race weekend because rain has been in the forecast all weekend. It nearly washed out qualifying. We got that in. We had rain last night, and it's going to be interesting to see how all the drivers and teams play it out. As some big-name teams that are starting out back, you got Dejon Weeks and Andreas Allen and Sean Harple starting out in the back in provisional land. You have to come from the rear of the pack, but Dom Capps in round 4 looking to win his 3rd race of the season. Can he do it? DJ Curtis is finishing the top 3 the last 2 races. Turner starting in 3rd, won this race last year. Who's going to come away with a victory? We're going to have to find out as the green flag is underway. As the field gets set and ready to go 250 miles today here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Drivers are going to give a quick highlight to Alex Bianco. And on his outside right there, John Bunnell, making their first ever Sony Cup Series starts today. They're going to come from the rear. But Dom Capps, who has been on his game for all season so far, is going to lead us down, and we're underway in racing. Coming to complete lap 1 of the race, Jake Bassinger with an aggressive move on his teammate. Shoots into 3rd position, but Curtis to the inside trying to take the lead at the line. Dom Capps will lead lap 1, but DJ Curtis going to take the lead in turn 1 possibly, but Capps trying to fight back, but it's going to be no challenge. DJ Curtis, your new race leader. But completing lap 2 of the race, last week's winner at California, Jake Bassinger, the hometown hero, trying to take the lead from DJ Curtis to the inside, door-to-door for the race lead. Front 4 are breaking away as Finguy and Griffin race side-by-side for 5th, but Jake Bassinger and the Turner Performance Ford takes the lead. Nick May started all the way back in 15th position, and on lap 6 of the race, he's one of our biggest movers. He's all the way up into 5th place. And in behind him there, Griffin and Brock are racing really hard. Brock's having a good race right now, moving his way towards the front, up into 6th place. As of now, though, Jake Bassinger and DJ Curtis pulling out to an early lead on Dom Capps and then the rest of the field. They are just racing each other for the 4th position, basically, with Turner, Mace, Brock, Jenkins, and Rodriguez all going after the 4th position. But right now, Jake Bassinger is on a tear. We nearly had some contact here as Rodriguez got right on the bumper of Brock for position. That's for I think the 5th position. Rodriguez last lap made a 3-wide pass on Mace and Griffin, and Mace has been falling backwards since, but Rodriguez has been marching through the field. He started back in 21st position, and he's knocking on the door of a top 5 right now. And Rodriguez just passed Brock last lap and is making a move on Jesse Turner. This is for the 4th position. How about Steven Jenkins consistently being a top 5 car, moving his way towards the front? He started out back with Rodriguez. Mid-pack they both were, and here they are in the top 5. Lap 37, Jake Bassinger has caught the first lap car of the day. That is John Bunnell. Bassinger is a whole second faster than all the lap cars he is running up on. So lapping cars have already started happening here on lap 37 of 163. Bassinger is a good 3/10 faster than Curtis, and Dom Capps is about 4/10 off to half a second off of what Bassinger is running right now. Rodriguez and Jenkins are running down Dom Capps, but as of now, Jake Bassinger looking like the car to beat as he is pulling away from everybody in lapping cars. I want to give a call to a few drivers. It's only lap 40. The leader of Jake Bassinger is about a half a track behind him, so they better get going. But Harple, he started out in provisional land. He's already up past half of the race cars that he was behind, up in a 20th position. Finn Guy's actually dropped a lot since he started the race, down in 17th. However, Charlie Smith in the top 15. I don't think we give him enough credit. This is a Jeff James Incorporated car. His boss of Jeff James failed to make this race, and here he is. He's made all 4 races. Has had a very good start to the season, doing a well of a job. Top 15, solid run. Lap 50 of the race, Jake Bassinger has just lapped Dejon Weeks and is going by Jordan Davis. Davis is in the 25th position, and it's only lap 51 of the race. Jake Bassinger tearing through the pack. He is flying out there. Rodriguez underneath of Dom Capps. They've been fighting for that 3rd position for a while, and here he goes. Capps able to just let him go, and Rodriguez moves his 99 Napa forward into 3rd place. Bassinger was just about to go by Jeffrey Fenguy, who was running in the 22nd position. Bassinger will be our first leader of the race to come down pit road on lap 55 to get service. Dom Capps, the next lap leader, is going to follow suit. He comes down pit road. DJ Curtis, our leader, is motioning to pit road, and the number 19 Ford is down on pit road. Matthew Rodriguez stayed out the longest of our leaders, which might be a good thing for tires and fuel. He'll finally pit. Oh, trouble for DJ Curtis! Him and Jeffrey Lynn, I think, have made contact. Caution flag is out, and this happened right at the end of pit stops. Oh boy, DJ Curtis, who has had a really good last 2 races, this is going to hurt him in the standings. He had a winning race car too. Let's see here. Curtis and Fisher will leave in pit road at the same time, and Fisher gets into a Curtis. Up the track they both go, and Curtis spins out. And oncoming traffic of Jeffrey Lynn slams right into him, and Lynn gets the damage as well, and Lynn's going to fall out of the race. Riding on board Jordan Fisher. They're both exiting pit road, and I don't think Fisher expected Curtis to slide up in front of him like that. And around went Curtis, and the caution flag flew. And this happened under the yellow flag. Jordan Davis just piled into Charlie Smith, James Silverfox, and even into Sean Harple. Davis is going to go out of the race, but he's also going to get called to the hauler for not paying attention. Man, that was very unnecessary. Well, we're back racing, and we just got the restart. As you look here, there's only 20 cars on the lead lap. So when you look at it, it's basically about the same amount of cars that were on the lead lap when we went under a caution flag before we started pit stops, because Bassinger was tearing through the lap traffic like no tomorrow. But some drivers that fell out of the race, there was DJ Curtis that fell out due to the engine failure. Jordan Davis, not only he got parked, but he went out for a blown engine. Jeffrey Lynn got involved. But everyone else, like Silverfox, who is a lap down with damage, now he might be coming to pit road. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage. Silverfox is going to come to pit road. He is second in the standings, so this is going to really hurt Silverfox today after getting involved in a wreck. And Andres Allen looks like he may have a problem in the 43 as well. Charlie Smith still out there, and looks like Allen in the 43, who got the last spot to get in on a provisional, has got a flat tire. But on the restart, Bassinger was not able to get away so easily. He's got Matthew Rodriguez and Dom Capps right on his back bumper. Even though Curtis fell out of the race, Curtis was right on his tail. One of the only cars that was able to keep up with Bassinger. And here's Rodriguez and Capps right there in striking distance. But Bassinger still looks like the car to beat right now, as we got a battle for second. Dom Capps to the inside of Rodriguez, trying to take it away. These two have battled each other pretty hard at the start of the race. They've been pretty quick, pretty even. But on the outside, Rodriguez trying to hold it. Capps on the bottom trying to take it, but they can't get it. We're going to go back a little bit and show you the rest of the field. Cody Lamas having a solid run. He needs this in the standings. He's fourth. Fifth place is Nick May. Sixth is Jesse Turner. Seventh position is Steven Jenkins. Eighth is Luke Martin. Ninth is Ryan Griffin. And 10th is William Brock. 11th is Eric Burton. 12th is PJ Williams. 13th, you got to go to Dylan Schwellenberg. Dylan Schwellenberg's having a heck of a run today. That pit strategy really helped him out. He's 13th. 14th, Dylan Young. 15th is Levi Pasco. 16th is Ryan Acosta. 17th, you go back here to Caleb Hoffman, who started at the rear. 18th to Chris Dodd. 19th goes all the way back to, well, the lap car of Carson Scott. Only 18 cars on the lead lap. Bassinger starting to pull away yet again. Battle for second. Dom Capps to the inside of Matthew Rodriguez. These two are just so even on the track. It's hard to get a run, hard to get a pass on each other. But Capps and Rodriguez, good friends. One of them's gonna have to give, but I know both of them really want to get up there and pass Bassinger and get up there and win the race. Rodriguez hasn't been a victory lane in a while. And here comes Cody Lamas. Where did he come from? Throwing it 3 wide on both of them. What a run for Lamas. Shoved Rodriguez out of the racing line. He's going to go way wide. And Cody Lamas leading the torch for Cybertron Motorsports. His teammate went out of the race due to really unfortunate circumstances off pit road. But Cody Lamas, who has had bad luck to start the race, it's almost like DJ Curtis got Cody Lamas's luck for this race weekend, because that was some bad luck that DJ Curtis had exiting pit road. But Cody Lamas, a shot of a cannon, he just passed 2 cars in just like 1 turn. He's running down Jake Bassinger for the lead. And as Matthew Rodriguez and Dom Capps continue to race each other for position, Jesse Turner has ran them down and is fixing to pass them into turn 3 just again. So maybe the Martin Motorsports guys need to work together a little bit more better, as their competition just flies right by them. And they finally get settled out. Rodriguez gets the spot. Capps trying to hang on to it, but Turner makes up the top 5. Back there in 6th position, you have to go all the way back to Steven Jenkins, who just passed Nick Mace, who's actually, where is Mace? No, he did not pass Mace. Mace is back in 6th, but a big battle for 7th as Jenkins trying to hold Martin Griffin off. They're all for position back there. However, Lamas is eating into the lead of Jake Bassinger. Bassinger is there. Lap 84 at the line. Lamas is trying to take it away on the inside of Jake Bassinger. Bassinger's been the dominant car, but on this run, Cody Lamas has got that car tuned up, and the Cybertron Ford to the point. Cody Lamas, your new race leader. Meanwhile, we got a battle for 3rd. Jesse Turner has made his way by Dom Capps, and now has worked his way around Matthew Rodriguez. The Turner Performance cars look really strong. So do the Martin cars. The Cybertron Motorsports team looked pretty quick as well. So those 3 teams look really quick for this race weekend. But Turner won this race last year. He's trying to get to the front and win for a 2nd time. Gonna get a battle for a position here. Jesse Turner, the inside of Jake Bassinger. Don't know if he'll be able to take it away. Bassinger is a really quick car, but Turner's been pretty quick on this run as well. The Martin Motorsports cars are fading as Turner trying to take the position into turn 3. Drove it in there a little bit harder than Bassinger, and it looks like he will be able to get him off the corner. Give it to Turner in a 2nd. Gonna get a battle for the lead. Jesse Turner, last year's winner at this race, looked to the inside. Lamas holding his own on the outside, able to hold him off right now. But on the back straightaway, Jesse Turner is right there. Any slip up and Jesse Turner will be able to make a move around Cody Lamas. It's been a long wait. Been a long dry spell for Cody Lamas since 2016 at California. For Cody Lamas, been a bit of a dry spell, but Jesse Turner trying to go around Cody Lamas for the race lead, and his teammate's going to follow him to the inside. Jesse Turner takes the point at Atlanta. Jake Bassinger also looking to make a pass on Cody Lamas. Can't quite get him. Matthew Rodriguez and Dom Capps have worked their way back from the picture as they close in on lap traffic. Sean Perkins will be the lap car, but nobody's able to make anything of it. They all get back in a line. Trouble for Alex Bianco. The engine has expired on that Zero Chevy, and the rookie making his first ever Sony Cup Series start is going to be behind the wall and end his race early. Our leaders are starting to go through lap traffic. They're not too far away from green flag pit stops for the final time. Lamas has had Bassinger on his back bumper looking for any way to make a pass. They've been racing hard with each other for many laps now. Bassinger looking low, almost made it 3 wide around lap car Scott Roush, but Lamas continuing to hang on, but they're closing in on green flag pit stops. Before we could get to green flag pit stops, Bradley Bishop Jr. just flat runs over Stephen Pollard III, spins him out, and that will probably be called to the hauler. Man, Bradley Bishop Jr. has been in the news for many races this season and has been very controversial on the racetrack as well. But the caution flag is out. Everyone will make their pit stops and will get out there and end the race on the last set of Goodyears they have. Well, some very interesting pit strategy has become to lap 117 out of 163. Ryan Acosta did not take tires. I don't know what that team is thinking, but Acosta is your new leader. He did not take tires. He came in and splashed with fuel. Turner's in second, Rodriguez third, Lamas fourth, Bassinger fifth, Cap sixth, May seventh, 8th is Griffin, 9th is Luke Martin. Round out the top 10, Dylan Young. Right now, the rookie of the race would be Caleb Hoffman. He's in 11th. 12th is Steven Jenkins. 13th, Eric Burton. 14th, Chris Dodd. 15th, Dylan Schwellenberg. 16th is PJ Williams. 17th is currently Levi Pasco. And 18th is William Brock. That's the last few guys on the lead lap. And you can just see how slow Ryan Acosta is. He took no tires on that stop. I don't know why he did, but so many drivers are blowing by him on new tires. Here comes Lamas to the inside. Lamas way down low trying to make something happen. They're 3 wide. But Ryan Acosta, that strategy is not going to pay off. Not at all. That was a terrible pit strategy. He loses the lead. Cody Lamas is your new leader. How about Eric Burton and Chris Dodd? Eric Burton, Chris Dodd to the inside, going for second and third. And Acosta's going to have to pit. Acosta knew that he had that was a terrible strategy. He's coming down pit road. Man, that was an awful strategy for the crew chief to make on that 45 Dodge. Well, the leader now is Cody Lamas, and leave it up to Eric Burton, who's now in second. Chris Dodd's moved into third. Fourth is now Jesse Turner. Fifth is Matthew Rodriguez. Bassinger and Cap, seventh right there. And then Dylan Young's moved his way up in here. And how about Dylan Schwellenberg? He's inside the top 10. Jake Bassinger and Dom Capps blowing by Jesse Turner. This is the pass for 4th position. These 4 drivers have been really quick all race, but so has Cody Lamas. And Lamas is out front with the lead. However, he's in the middle of lap cars, trying to find a way by them. Eric Burton's been struggling to get by lap cars as well. He's in second. You got to give consideration to Burton having a chance to win this. Burton, 15 plus wins. Could he break a long dry spell and go back to victory lane, sitting in second? Does he have the car to win this race? He's going to have to get by these lap cars, and if he's going to have any shot at that, how about, though, Chris Dodd for Martin Motorsports? He's had a very slow start, sitting in 3rd position, but his teammate of Dom Capps, who has already won twice, going after Bassinger for 4th. Also want to give a call to Dylan Schwellenberg. He really benefited on that restart. He got ahead of Caleb Hoffman, and that is the battle for the Rookie of the Race point. And they're battling for that spot. Schwellenberg right now holding on to a 13th place run for Curtis Racing. Trouble for Matthew Rodriguez, though. He is off the pace. On the apron, possibly a flat tire for the 99 Ford. Just heading off into turn 1, Rodriguez felt something happening, dove it onto the apron, and Rodriguez, with a chance of a good finish, it's gone. Jake Bassinger, Dom Cap, Steven Jenkins have 8 up Eric Burton and Chris Dodd, and they're taking them 3 wide. How about Dom Caps? To the inside of his teammate of Chris Dodd. Bassinger way up high. Burton in second position. Doesn't seem like he's got a quick enough car to contend for the win, but he's trying to hang on for a solid finish. One of his better finishes in a long while. Burton having a great run, the leading Chevy of the bunch, but Cody Lamas is checking out. And Dom Caps, Steven Jenkins looking to make a move. Caps look to go underneath of Burton, but Jenkins went even lower, and now Jenkins is going to try and take the position from Caps. But as they get real racy, the lap cars are all racing really hard with each other because that's for position as well. They're racing each other for some spots. But Burton trying to hang on to a solid finish. But they're running up on Cody Lamas ever so slowly. So Lamas still trying to check out. He's in the clean air. More clean air than Burton is. But Burton's trying to hold his own right now. 3 wide in a turn 1. Steven Jenkins making a gutsy move to get to the inside of Eric Burton. And moves Steven Jenkins into second. Bassinger up into third. Here comes Dom Caps trying to fill the gap as well and follow him through. Steven Jenkins is eating into Cody Lamas' lead little by little. Cody Lamas and Steven Jenkins both have long winless streaks in their career right now. Cody Lamas has not won a race in 43 races. It's been since 2016 at California for round 30. And here comes Steven Jenkins. Jenkins to the inside has not won in 55 races ago. To the inside, 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead with 23 laps to go. And Steven Jenkins uses his teammate as a way to get by Cody Lamas. And Jenkins is your new leader. With 20 laps to go now, Steven Jenkins is pulling away from the leaders of Cody Lamas and Dom Caps. Lamas has seemed like he has burned his tires off a little bit or something. He is not that quick. And here comes Dom Caps making a run at Steven Jenkins, trying to get around Cody Lamas first. And he's going to make a move in a turn 3. Caps and Bassinger not wanting to give up, but Lamas isn't giving up either. On the outside, trying to hang on to second. But Dom Caps digging on the inside yet again on Cody Lamas, and he's going to finally make it work. Dom Caps to the inside into second position, bringing Jake Bassinger with him. Can Dom Caps run down Steven Jenkins? He's got about 17 laps to go, and Jenkins is pulling the gap, but anything can happen. That last lap, Dom Caps and Jake Bassinger just ran a 1/10 of a second faster than Steven Jenkins, and it may play into their hands with lap traffic. Steven Jenkins trying to get away. He has not won a race since 2016 at South Boston, when he replaced Luke Martin for just 1 race, and he won in 2016. He's trying to hold the margin back. He's got a comfortable lead, but only 15 to go. With 10 laps to go, Chris Dodd and Eric Burton have done really well, for the most part, to hold back everyone else that's been way faster than them most of the race. Chris Dodd's 5th, Eric Burton's in 6th, but now Jesse Tunner's found a way to the inside of him. This is a battle for 6th. You see 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th place race cars all going after each other. They're double wide for that position. And Jesse Tunner's going to get to the inside and pass Eric Burton. Nick Mays is trying to go along with it. Ryan Griffin's there. Dylan Young back in 10th position. But Burton hanging on for now. As they're going 3 wide, though, for 6th position. Mays throwing it 3 wide. Man, this is a good battle back here for the 6th place. Mace has not really been that quick, however. Been running in the top 10 all day. Hasn't made much noise, but here at the end, he wants a solid 6th place finish. He goes by 2 race cars and give Mace the 6th place spot. I don't believe Chris Dodd has ever got a top 10 finish in his career, but he's on a chance to get a top 5 finish here at Atlanta. He's going to have to hold off one of the best drivers there is, Nick Mace. Mace is in 6th. Mace is looking for his best finish of the season, looking for his first top 5 of the season, looking to get it from Chris Dodd. Dodd having a career day, running in 5th place for Martin Motorsports. Mace is looking for any way to get by him. He's got to run down the straightaway, as we only have like 3 laps to go. It'll be 2 when we come back around. But this is one of the bigger battles on the racetrack, as you can see. But Mace trying to take it away. He's going to have a chance to do that. They're side by side. But up front, however, Bassinger and Caps are not able to... Oh, no, Jenkins! Jenkins is coming down pit road! Jenkins has got to come down pit road! Giving up the lead with 2 to go! Dom Caps is your new leader. Jenkins had to pit. Jenkins had like a 1.5-second lead on Dom Caps. Wow. Did he have to pit because of fuel? I'm not so sure. That's going to move. Wow, that's moving Lamas up into 3rd, but will they have to pit? Are these guys going to be good on fuel? It looks as that way. Jenkins, however, wasn't able to do it. White flag is in the air for Dom Caps. Dom Caps. Man, what a heartbreak for Steven Jenkins having to come down pit road. Possibly was sputtering on gas. But Dom Caps, who is the point leader, looking to win his 3rd race of the season. For round 4, it's going to go to Dom Caps. Dom Caps wins here in Atlanta. What a surprise there. What a heartbreak for Steven Jenkins, who is on a 55-race winless streak. Add that to 56 for this race. Jenkins had to give it up and come down pit road for a splash of gas. That fuel team apparently did not fill it up with enough fuel that they needed, and he goes a lap down and finishes 14th. That team has finished in the top 10 every race so far this season, but it won't happen today, and he could have won this race. He should have won it. Oh, man, what a heartbreak for him. But Dom Caps is going to take it. Wow. Dom Caps gets his 3rd win of the season and extends his point lead on Jake Bassinger, who finishes 2nd to him. Let's get you to our finishing results and standings after a thrilling finish that led to a heartbreak for one, but an amazing upset for another. Congratulations to Caps and Martin Motorsports on another victory this season.